Morning, Johnny Hoist here. Another fine day in the Empire of Dirt, as Ave says. So we got a couple interesting things. Number one, if you know anybody that's looking for a pool, probably going to have a real good deal on one. Now let's get to the point in case. It's yellow, not my favorite color, but it is a Jeep, one of my favorite things. I'm going to flip y'all. Boom, and we're back. So, a friend of mine picked this one up. Was going to use it for a donor. It got rolled pretty hard. The top's out front. It blew it apart. There's your windshield frame. It did not, as far as I can tell, bang up the cowl. I do got bent hinges. The hood's out front too. It was pummeled. You can see where it slid. It went over real quick, kind of hard. And when I was first looking at it, I thought maybe our axle tube might have been bent, because when you first look at it, it don't set right. But you can almost see it from here. I'm going to walk y'all in on it, because there's two things going on that were the serious stuff. So right there is the cause of my offset. When it came down, it landed on all four tires, and it tweaked it. It's a Jeep thing. They do bend pretty regular, pretty easy. So now, like I said, my guy got it. Sorry, just keep on point. My guy got it because he was going to use it for a motor swap. When he got ready to fire it up, what he had almost got it. Sounds horrible, right? But listen to the motor itself. That was up to the rev limiter. She's got 69,000 on it. So, man, that sounds bad, don't it? This is why I kind of like junk vehicles sometimes, or wrecked ones. Hey, I know it was running when he parked it, so it does sound bad. And my first thought was, okay. And homie said, well, you know, the shroud was up against it. I don't know where I laid the radiator, but the fan had hit the radiator. It had a bit of damage. I'm looking. I'm not sure if it didn't maybe tweak that track bar too. That's all right. I'm still seriously thinking about stealing parts out of my other Jeep, because I've got a 410 44. So, as it turns out, and my guy Dennis, I love him. He's quick. We were going to pop the belt off it and see what was going on, and he squatted down and looked at it. And if you look literally right, I got it center right now. When this thing hit the ground, it compressed the suspension far enough that it put a dent in the oil pan. And I guarantee you, when the rod's coming around, it's clicking it, thumping it, and that's our noise. Because I always say, you can't kill these anyway. They're tough as nails, the 6s. This one is set up with a 30 and a 35. It's got an automatic. I'm assuming a 231 case. If anybody knows anybody out there with parts, please reach out, because apparently these are maybe not gold, but shit, they're up there at platinum or silver sometimes on parts. My kids just freaked out and ran. You know, I was figuring 150 for a hood, maybe 2 to 3 for the windshield frame and windshield, about another 150 for the grill shell, core support, 100-ish, maybe 75 on fenders, because you can get them aftermarket, which don't fit worth a shit, but you can get them. Hey, boot. Good boy, looking handsome. Got anything to say? Say hi. Say something. Okay. One says something, the other one's got to say something. Brothers, and off they go again. And this is why I can't fatten them up, which they don't need to be. They're good kids. Anyway, so we got a Wrangler Sport 4-liter. We're going to rejuvenate it. Again, I kind of feel a little bit bad for my friend. But when he comes time to need parts, we'll get them hooked up. And that's kind of what I do around here. It's my favorite hobby. Definitely is going to get painted. I don't do yellow. Not one bit. Now I'm thinking too, and my boy Dennis mentioned this, we might hammer these fenders back straight and cut them down. The grill shell, I can probably body work that. And why the hell not? Because basically this unit I'm thinking real hard about using to not replace my Jeep, but do an upgrade. It's got AC. Like I said, where the heck is it? Let me show you what I picked up here just a second ago. Aside from a set of 488 gears, a friend of mine had already given me a lift kit for it. I got tires. But that right there is a Dana 44 meant for it, with 410 gears and an air locker. And yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we'll take that diff, if it would fit in my other rig, in my YJ, I would put it in it. You know, YJ like that, my black Jeep. If it fit, I might use it in that, but it'd be a lot of work. We still might have to trim off the aftermarket towers they built and put it back stock, because this one and my black Jeep are going to basically stay built with stock parts, 35s, 30 Dana 44s when I can find them. Now, the one in the shop, LS, 4L60, 231 case, 1-ton axles. We're getting close to getting all the pieces for that. We just got to figure out suspension. All right, guys, I've rattled on enough. Latest project, I got to go finish installing a motor and get a truck out of the shop. We might do video on that, but that's the Lemon. I think that's going to stay the name. It happened by accident, but yeah, I think the Lemon is going to stay a Lemon, even though it's probably going to get painted turquoise and pink, or I don't know. There's a story behind the pink for off-road colors, well, for company colors, seeing how my boss is not a guy but a lady, and she started the company herself. We give her big props and try to throw some pink in there to just differentiate things. Plus, we like to know that it's us out there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to click off. Thank you for hanging out with me a minute. I will keep you updated on the Lemon. Like I said, we already got a bunch of parts for it that came before it did. That's the funniest part about it. Maybe the next round I'll give you all the rest of the story. And again, if anybody is looking for a pool, super good deal, everything to make it work. I'll even deliver it. Once again, thank y'all for hanging out. If you want to ask about the pool, 928-442-6144. You know me, I'm Johnny. Y'all have a great day.